Today we're going to show Stephanie the ins and outs of running this Piranha machine right here. We're going to start off today with the hole punch. The goal is to punch holes in metal so you don't have to drill through the metal. You just punch holes and it's a whole lot quicker. First thing you need to know is to operate this control on the Piranha, you've got to have the switch turn this way. That way operates the other side control. This way operates this side control. These tools are already in just like you see, but I'm going to kind of show you how to take them out. You loosen that and you can change the different punch sizes. You take it out and you change with a different punch size, like this one, different size.
What size is that and that?
This is a 3/8. This is a half. So if you want to punch a 1/2 inch hole, you use this one. If you want to punch a 3/8 hole, you use this one. It's real important that this punch is the same as this hole. If they're off, it won't work right. So this is a 1/2 inch punch and a 1/2 inch hole. They go together. So we're going to put it back in there. Screw this on here. Just like this. Then you're going to tighten it with the big wrench. Next thing that's real important is you have to keep these loose, the base loose, to make sure, because this is the base can kind of move all over the place when this is loose. So if it's off over here, we're going to cut this thing on. If it's off over here and you're punching, you're going to go into your tool. That's not what you want. You have to make sure that the punch and that hole are lined up. And you line them up, leave the machine down, and you tighten up your base. That way you know it's tight and those things are going to be working together. The only thing now to do is punch your hole. You want to hold it?
Yeah, just tell me what to do.
You got to use cutting lube on this tool right here. So before you punch your hole, just give it a quick squirt. A little bit's all you need. And stick it in the machine. Let's say you want your hole there, and pull that handle down while you're holding the tool up. It's going to come on down. Yep, pull it down toward you. And your hole is punched. Now go on up. Now it's stuck a little bit, just give it a quick jiggle. I'm not going to get this released. Quick jiggle and it comes right out.
Muscles help it.
And that's how you punch holes in metal, with the hole punch. If you don't have the tools aligned correctly, you get a messed up punch like this. This is messed up right here and it's messed up right here. It's because the person had them misaligned and now it's messed up the tool. It's very expensive to mess these tools up, so you want to make sure that it's aligned and lubed up properly. Okay, now we're going to show you guys how to use the shear. First thing you do before you use the shear is you want to make sure this is removed. Nothing's over here. All you have to do is remove the base. If you don't remove the base, the shear may not go down all the way. So first thing let's do is remove this base so the shear can work properly. You're going to remove these bolts all the way out. If you don't move them all the way out, you see some things interfere and the bolts get torn up. So let's remove this all the way. Which is still on this side control. We're going to hit the on button. This is a 1/2 inch plate. So you want this set up to 1/2 inch. You pull this out and you move it. With this, you need to go up some. And you pull this out and move it. Now it's set on 1/2 inch plate. Then you stick your plate through. You have a mark. You can either mark and see right in there, or you can put your tape measure on the other side and measure how long you want to cut this thing. but now it's ready to cut.
Move your fingers.
Move your fingers. I'll kind of show you both sides. And that's sheared right off. Cut a 1/2 inch plate just like that. This one's for angle iron. It does the same thing. You stick it in there. This one's for round stock. We typically just use a saw for round stock. Now, we're going to show you Now we need to use the controls over there to use that nibbler. We switch this switch right here. We come over here to this button right here, hit this, and now we can use these controls. Those controls will not work right now. So if you want to take an edge off a piece of metal, you just stick it in here and you cut that right just like that. Cuts it no problem. Trim metal like butter. Trims metal like butter, just like that. Pick up the tube. That's too big of a gap to weld, right? Mm-hmm. You see that gap right there? Yep. It's called a fish mouth in the tube. And that's what this little attachment right here does. Something about like that.
I think it's freaking heavy.
That's heavy.
What the hell? Do that. Maybe you can show me.
Alright. You put the pipe in there. Bring it on down. And now you've cut one side fish mouth. Now you've cut the other side fish mouth. And now that pipe fits with that pipe. Now you can weld it easily. Make sense? Metal shop shit. We're gonna bend flat bar. Set this in here. It requires these two, this one and this one. You put them on like that. It's kind of locates your thing for you. Yeah. Let's do one. All right, don't tighten it yet. Before you tighten it, you got to make sure it's centered on there. So, like we did with the other hole punch, you're gonna turn it on. You're gonna come on down with it. Make sure it's centered. Now it's centered. Now you're gonna bring your tools up to it, right here. Then tighten it. Up to it. Now tighten it. Yep. It's loosened. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. That's loosened. Yeah, no. Push. There you go. It's good. No, they're not.
Okay.
All right, hand me that piece of flat bar. We're gonna bend this. We're gonna make a quickie motor mount. This V is for the thickest flat bar, about 1/2 inch. It gives you your biggest radius. We're gonna bend it about right here. That's past 90. But this is your bender right here. Make you a bracket, whatever you want. Okay, boys and girls, that's gonna be it for your basic Piranha operation. If you got any more questions, don't hesitate to call and reach out to me. We'll be happy to help and we'll get you straight.